Hi you guys, and welcome to Learning to Connect with Your Angels. We are going to be learning on how to clear, how to tune or program, and how to charge your crystals. Okay, so the first crystal I have here is my Angelite, also known as Anhydrite. This is a palm stone. They also come in rough. It kind of looks like this crystal that I have right here. It's very chalky and you can't wet it. And the next one we have is the Celestite or Celestine. This one, don't put it by the sun, or don't let the sun, don't let it be exposed to the sun for so long. And then the third crystal we have is the clear quartz crystal. Those are three crystals that we're going to be learning about how to clear them, how to program them, and then how to charge them. Now, I work with the Angelite, Celestite, and quartz because to me I feel they're very powerful and they help you with connecting with your guardian angels. If you notice, these two crystals are blue, and once we get into our chakras and balancing our chakras, our throat chakra, which is right in our throat, is blue. And blue stands for communication, and we want to be communicating with our angels. So when choosing your stone, you can get these stones on eBay. If you're lucky to find a New Age shop or a crystal shop by where you live, you can purchase them there. Quartz, of course, are very accessible to you. I've seen them everywhere. Celestite and Angelite, I really haven't seen them in a lot of places. So they're very highly sought after, so you might pay a good price for it on eBay. I have seen people get into bidding wars with them. So if you are lucky to find one at a reasonable price, by all means, buy it. I paid about $16 to $20 for this one. This one I think I paid about $15 for that one, and about $40 for this big one, and it's pretty good size. So when they mention the sizes, by all means grab a ruler or get a millimeter converter, because a lot of times they are measured by millimeters. So pay attention to the sizes. Don't just go by the picture, because a lot of times they have close-ups. So as you can see, the size of these crystals, they're pretty big in size on mine. Anyway, when you choose your crystal, also go by the feeling you get. So sometimes I'm just attracted to a certain crystal. I love the ones with the tiny, tiny little crystals. For some reason, those are the ones that I'm attracted to. If you are close to the crystal, if you happen to be at a rock shop, go by the feeling. Sometimes you can get a sense of energy from them. You might get cold, a hot sensation. You might get tingling, a little charge into it. That means that rock's speaking to you. Go by that feeling, okay? So, or you could just go by the appearance. You know, we tend to go by what we're attracted to, so really pay attention to that. Also, when I am clearing my crystals and when I meditate, I use myrrh. I have myrrh incense, and I also have myrrh oil. What I do is that I put some drops on me when I meditate. I put a couple drops on my candles, so that way they're infused with myrrh. And as I mentioned, I use myrrh as an incense to clear the energy in my home. Myrrh, M-Y-R-R-H, bridges heaven and earth. It straightens connection between our crown and our base chakra. It uplifts our spirit, and it promotes spiritual awareness. It was also given to Jesus. It is mentioned in the Bible. The three wise men, or the three kings, when they visited Jesus, they did bring myrrh to him, and it was also used to anoint Jesus when he was laid in his tomb. Some people do use them for exorcism. It is used for anointment. It has a I love the smell. It's almost like sweet smell to it. I do have a book, and it's called the Angel Bible, and to attract certain angels, when you're making your oils, myrrh is listed for about every angel, to attract your angel when you want to make your own angel oil. So myrrh, to me, I make sure I buy it. I didn't pay a lot of money. You can go on eBay, or you can go on some aromatherapy shops, and they do sell them. The price is not ridiculous. So I put it on when I meditate, and as I mentioned, I put them on in my candles. So I like that when I'm going to clear my crystals. Why is it important for us to clear our crystals? Well, it's important for us to clear our crystals because when we buy them, we're getting them from other people. And a lot of people might put their vibration, their energy on it, and we don't want to get their vibration or energy. If a lot of you guys believe in the supernatural, when people buy chairs or toys or things that belong to someone else, they sometimes carry that energy or spirit with them. So we want to make sure that we break all kinds of energy. We don't want to transmit that energy into our home, especially if it's somebody who's sad, or somebody who's angry all the time, or somebody who was feeling something very powerful at that time. You don't want to be associated with that sensation or vibration. So we're going to go ahead and clear our crystals. Now sometimes you can clear them by running them into water, but as you can see, a lot of these crystals, we cannot put them in running water because they're chalky. So one good thing that we can do is we can use sound. They do have singing bowls. What I use is the wind chime, and you can get this at Amazon, and it's got a very beautiful wind chime vibration. So that we're going to use that to clear our crystals. But before we begin, I need to tell you about the crystals. So the first one we have right here is our Angelite crystal, or otherwise known as Anhydrite crystal. And Angelite raises the state of conscious awareness. Angelite facilitates contact with our angels and the spirit guides, and it helps us to connect with our higher self. It also enhances psychic healing and telepathic communication, and embraces astral travel. So I usually put this underneath my pillow so that I can ask my angels for guidance with my spirits, or if ever I need to ask help from the council on the other side. I have that, and it's also considered good luck. Some people believe that it brings good luck. Okay, so because its ability to deepen attunement and heighten perception, Angelite is a powerful stone for healers. A lot of Reiki masters use it, and it also provides protection for the environment or the body. It helps to speak the truth. Remember, it deals with the you can use it for your throat chakra, where we speak our communication. A lot of times when we're blocking a lot of things that we want to say and we keep it to ourselves, we tend to block that chakra. So you can use that when you meditate to clear that chakra and remove that block, and that's also where you get a lot of divine communication and guidance. So let me see, it also opens up psychic channeling. Angelite can be used for headaches, heart function, the circulatory system, and infections and diseases. Angelite balances the physical body and the etheric realm. So that is what we can use the Angelite for. I love it. I'm very drawn to it. Once you start getting into your angels, you're also going to get very drawn to it. It's a beautiful stone to have, and once we go ahead and program it and charge it, it can improve that communication with our guardian angels. The next crystal that we have is the Celestite or Celestine. So as I mentioned, keep it out of the sun or it will fade away. And this one, don't put it in water, okay, because it's got a chalky substance to it. So this stone, Celestite, is known as the stone of heaven, mainly due to its color. And Celestite was once believed to have been created by angel song from the celestial choirs. One may access the angelic realms through communicating with Celestite. And you could also, of course, channel your angelic wisdom, hold celestial wisdom, known to expand creativity and expression. So if you love the arts, anything with creativity, have that crystal. I have it next to my easel when I'm painting and next to my bed. It decreases negativity by putting an end to stress, anxiety, worry, and fear, while helping to put a focus on the spiritual, thus attracting goodness and purity. It's been known to accelerate spiritual development, stimulate clairvoyant communication, and aid in dream recall and astral travel. So this is another crystal you can have when you go to bed, like the Angelite, to help you with the astral travel, and whenever you need to go to the other side, or when you want angelic guidance, and before you go to bed, have it so they can assist you with any angelic guidance that you've received, and so that way you can remember it. The next crystal we have is the clear quartz crystal, and this is known as the universal crystal. So quartz can be it can be icy, or it can have veins through it. It does, to me, I'm not really that picky about my quartz crystal, but usually I tend to go for the clear one. Quartz enhances energy by absorbing, storing, and amplifying, balancing, focusing, and transmitting. It channels universal energy. So because it amplifies energy, it's extremely beneficial for manifesting, healing, meditation, protection, and channeling. Particularly good for programming. Due to its ability to balance, quartz is an excellent crystal for harmonizing and balancing one's environment. Quartz is also good for energizing other crystals. So that's why I also keep this one. It's, you know, when I meditate, I also keep it on my third eye. It helps with balancing the third eye. It helps with psychic vision. It gives you clarity. Can be used to communicate with the spirit world. Quartz is a stone that can access ancient wisdom and bring it to the present. It's a very good stone for astral travel, once again, manifesting, scrying, channeling, dream call, and dream work. So you used to see this crystal, usually you see it with gypsies when they have that crystal, the round, you know, like look into my crystal ball, and it helps actually scry. If you stare at it for a while, it'll help you tap and channel. So these are the three stones that we have, and these are the ones that we are going to clear. We're also going to program, and we're going to also charge. Now we're also going to make essence from it in another video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the big crystals. Let's see. So I'm just going to remove them, and I'm going to be working with the small ones. This one to put under my pillow. This one I have in my art easel right next to my pillow. So we are going to clear it. We're going to remove the energy. It's good to clear them once in a while so that you can remove that stagnant energy that we tend to build up in our environment. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play or hit the wind chime to create a humming sensation to break that energy. And this is great for clearing multiple crystals at the same time, instead of maybe damaging my crystals if I was to run them underwater. tend to go also by the feeling that you get. You might get a feeling like, okay, I feel like my crystals have been cleared. And I always move it in a circular motion. It almost creates a buzzing sound. I think it's beautiful.